So, you're working even though it's the weekend. Don't you take Saturday and Sunday off?
Yes, that's just how I live my life, I suppose.
Oh, the poor thing. I guess this is what life is like if your parents abandon you on your own. It must have been so scary to go through that as a little girl. Only getting a few $1,000s from the government and get kicked out of your care facility when you turn 18. It's so sad. I'm really sorry to be visiting you about something like this, you know. You know what? I'm gonna come back in the morning. This is too embarrassing. I can't even look at you right now.
Don't worry about it, Anna. What's up?
Well, I know I could never ask you to understand me or even try to understand.
Okay?
But here I am, coming back to the same woman again. I know you're young, but you really seem to be a very grounded and sensible young lady. I just came to share my heart and my feelings with you. That's why I had to find you. I hope you can try to understand me. Please?
Of course, I think I might have an idea of what this is about already anyway.
Oh, really? I'm so glad to hear that. Thank you. You know, even if it was one-sided, I hope you know how much I care about you. Every time I see you, I feel very proud and caring of you.
Yes, I know that.
This is just how things turned out, though, and there's nothing I can do about it, even if I do feel so sad and disappointed. I can't even sleep at night, you know? I just lie there awake for hours. It's just how things are done. You know that. He told me that this other woman is pregnant, though, which means she's carrying my grandchild. Even if it was only a one-time thing, he's made his bed and now his whole family has to lie in it.
I know. I understand.
I'm sure it would be very difficult for her to find someone else who would marry her now, too. No matter how much your generation talks about being open-minded and respecting people's backgrounds, I know it would still be tough. It's all just talk, really. There's still so much judgment about single mothers in our country. She would have such a hard time on her own.
I know, Anna. I understand.
I'm so sorry, sweetie. You're still so young, though. You're only just 21. I'm sure you'll meet a new guy who's 1,000 times better than my son. Smart, handsome, intelligent. No matter if you just date or if you get married, I hope you will always be happy, honey. You know that, right? I don't want you to think we didn't love you as if you were one of our own, just because of how things have turned out.
To be honest, Anna, my priority right now is just getting by. I just need to be able to feed myself and pay my rent. That's the more urgent problem for me, not what happened between me and your family. Don't worry about it.
Yes, you're right. You should focus on keeping yourself going. That's always the important thing. There is one thing that's still bothering me a bit, though.
Oh, right? What's that?
Well, obviously you grew up in the system since your parents left you on your own when you were just a little girl. I just wondered if that experience made you unwilling to have in-laws or any parental figure in your life. You know, I'm sure you have bad memories of your own experiences with your own parents. If you feel that way, I hope you would just tell me. I don't want you to feel full of regrets for not doing things differently.
Oh, no. I've never had those kinds of thoughts or feelings.
Well, when my son was 2 years old, his father passed away. As you know, there was an accident. I always worried about Will growing up on his own and being lonely. I had always wanted my own family, and when I had it, I felt so happy and fulfilled I can't even put it into words. That's why I want you to find a relationship that makes you as happy as my husband made me. I don't know. I hope my son felt the same, and yet he went off with a girl he didn't even care about. Now they're expecting a child and due to get married. I guess I feel sorry for him, ending up with a family like this.
Wow, this woman is even more impressive than I thought when I first went to her house to meet her. Imagine if I'd ended up with a mother-in-law that was as impressive and kind and thoughtful as her. I hope that one day I have another chance at that kind of life. Oh.
Oh, the poor thing. I can't stand to see her crying like this. I know it must be so hard for her to have to end things with someone she loved so much, even after what he did. I guess she can only do this because she knows what he's guilty of having done. What a difficult life she's had. The poor thing. She really pulled a short straw when she was born. She must have felt so abandoned and alone growing up without parents. And now her first love has betrayed her. God, I feel like this is all my fault.
Oh, Will?
Oh, hey.
This is crazy. I had so nearly forgotten about him. Why did I have to see him here? God, why did he have to turn up at my work? There are so many other malls he could have gone to.
God, I missed her so much I thought I was gonna die if I couldn't see her again. I can't believe we're meeting in a random mall like this.
What brings you here? Are you just shopping?
Yeah, are you working here then? Part-time?
Yes, that's right.
What happened to your old job at that office? Did you quit?
Yeah, I just work part-time at the weekends now.
You haven't changed a bit.
What are you doing here by yourself, though? I thought you got married. Where's your wife?
Oh, well...
Well, how's married life then? Are you happy?
I actually didn't get married.
Oh, really? I thought your mom was pushing for the two of you to get married. What went wrong?
Yeah, we didn't end up doing it.
What happened? Did something go wrong?
Do you have time to talk for a minute? It won't take long, I promise.
Well, sure, I guess.
I can wait for you if you're not on a break.
I'm on break now, but we rotate in a bit and then I'll be back on shift.
Well then, I'll go and wait for you at the cafe down the road. You know the one. Isn't this weird? We broke up so long ago. It's funny to have bumped into each other again like this.
Well, that girl said she loved you so much that she couldn't be without you. Neither of you cared what happened to me. Besides, your mom was telling the two of you to get married, so I was just in the way.
You have no idea how men's brains work, clearly. That other girl ended up breaking up with me because she got bored. She just used the pregnancy to get what she wanted for a while. That's all it was to her. I was only with her because it was the decent thing to do anyway. I couldn't leave her when she was carrying my child. I never wanted to see her again. I swear she meant nothing to me. It was my mom who was forcing me to keep trying to fix things with her. I threatened to cut them both off, and eventually Mom let me end things with the other woman, and I was free again. The end. Never again.
Well, if you were single, then why did you never try to contact me?
Well, men have their own pride, you know? It would be embarrassing for me to come crawling back to you. After how things ended with her, I never wanted to see her again either, obviously. What kind of a man would have tried to stay in touch with you after a mess like that?
Huh, I see.
Well then, are you, seeing anyone at the moment? Have you got a new boyfriend?
I mean, no.
Have you been doing well since we broke up? Are you happy and comfortable at least?
I remember when everything happened and I just felt so disappointed and let down. When the two of you broke up, it wasn't just you guys who were affected. I also lost someone that I had thought was going to become a member of my family. I feel so ashamed to see you again, Julia. I can barely stand to show my face to you.
Please don't worry. Nothing that happened was your fault. To be honest with you, I was just excited that you invited me to meet you today. I've been looking forward to seeing you. Of course, I'm grateful to such an amazing woman. She would make a fantastic mother-in-law.
What do you mean you were excited? I'm sure there aren't many young women excited to see an old lady like me. You're a very unusual girl. Goodness, I just feel so happy. Maybe it's because the weather is so good. Warm, but not too hot. I always think May is the best month of the year. The flowers are blooming, there's a nice warm breeze. It's so refreshing.
I agree, it's so nice out.
You know, this house is actually pretty old. It was built a few decades ago. If you look all the way over there, you can see those new apartments with the tiled roofs, right? I don't know what they're like inside, but it's south-facing too. I'm sure it gets a lot of light. I bet it's gorgeous with the French doors open to let the breeze in when the weather is like this. Anyway, look at that apple tree at the end of the garden space just in front of that building. Do you remember it?
Yes, I remember seeing it when I came over to meet you last year. It's great to see it's still there. It has a lot of leaves. That must be a nice bright spot for it.
Well, in the fall and winter a few years back, things were getting really tough. I'm sure you remember the economic crash. The whole country was just trying to keep going.
Yes, of course.
Well, back then we couldn't even afford to buy fruit very often. We were just focused on keeping our jobs and paying the bills. If it hadn't have been for that tree, we wouldn't have been able to have any fruit that whole time.
Oh wow, could you go and pick the apples? Did it grow a lot of them?
Goodness! It grew as many apples as 2 huge trees. It was really amazing. That fruit kept us going for those difficult months. I even managed to pick some of the extras and dry them into little fruit slices for Will when he was younger. Honestly, that tree was like an apple factory. We got so many boxes of fresh fruit from it. We used to collect them and take some packages round to the older folks in the neighborhood, too. It was a way to check on them and make sure they were doing well. The apples were sweet, too. I've never tasted anything like them. You would never find produce like that in a regular supermarket. You'll be able to try them in the fall, too. It's really something amazing to be able to eat fruit right off the tree. You'll just have to wait and see, I suppose. I remember going on my honeymoon with Will's father, obviously long before he passed away. He bought that little tree for me when we got back as a housewarming gift, more as a joke than anything. But it's ended up benefiting us for years to come.
Oh, I see.
Anyway, we should think about what you want to do now that you're here. I know you feel like the two of you have to live together, but are you really sure?
Definitely. I know this is what I want.
Mom, Julia grew up all on her own and has been lonely for most of her life. She's missed having a family. She just wants to have the people she loves around her.
Still, you'll be newlyweds. Are you sure?
Definitely. We've already decided that we want to start trying to have a baby as soon as we're married. It's so important to us both.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's important to Julia to start a family.
Okay, well, if you're both sure about this.
We wanted to ask if you would be able to help with raising the baby, though. Could you help us out with the childcare? Obviously, both of us will have to keep working and saving some money, so we can't be at home all day long.
Of course I will. You don't even have to ask. I would love to be able to help you two out. Wait, why are you already going?
I know, I actually have some extra work that I need to get done tomorrow, so we can't stay long. I have to get an early night so I can be there bright and early.
It's Sunday tomorrow, though. Surely you wouldn't be at work.
You would think so.
Well, I suppose a young woman like you has to work this hard to get ahead and achieve her dreams. Wait there just a second, though. I've got some boxes of food that you should take with you. It could save you some cooking time after work.
Oh, are you sure?
I remember you always loved my cooking. I'm so excited to share it with you again. How would I make sure you're having enough to eat otherwise? You're always at work.
Thank you, Anna. You are such a talented cook. This is more than enough food to last me a while. You're being too generous.
Everyone calls my mom if there's some kind of an event going on in the neighborhood. She's so good at cooking, and everyone knows about her skills.
It's just how I grew up. Women in my generation had to learn to cook and clean well. As well, we learned sewing and things like that.
Yes, I suppose that's true.
In my hometown, a lot of people grew their own greens and produce in their gardens. We could share things with each other, and it made it much more affordable to have a balanced and healthy diet. People used to make most of their own food back then. Even simple things were expensive in the shops. 1 second, I've got some bread rolls I can give you to take home as well. Are you all finished with your shower?
Yes, thank you, Anna.
You have a shift at the supermarket today, right?
I do.
Gosh, your work ethic is crazy. It's the weekend, you should be resting. Where has Will gone? Didn't he say something about having a shift with the moving company today?
No, he's gone to a theme park with the guys from his soccer team today.
A theme park?
Yeah, apparently they go once a month to see each other and have some fun. He invited me to go along with them, actually.
They're all huge guys. They'd probably squish you if you sat next to them on the rides.
I know, we would look so funny together. He always asked me to go with him to the theme park when we were dating too, you know? I think he went on the bumper cars like 2 or 3 times just by himself. They make me so dizzy, I just can't go on them.
Oh, he's just like his father, that boy.
Oh, really?
Did he tell you that his dad was in the Air Force too? It was his passion. He loved his job so much.
Yes, I think I remember hearing about that at some point.
He was absolutely crazy about paragliding. He was out of town to go paragliding on the coast, and there was an accident, and he lost his life. That crazy guy. He didn't die because he was stupid, though. It was just an insane fluke accident. He was a soldier, obviously, so he knew what he was doing. I just had to stay home and take care of our son, making sure that we got by somehow. I told him he needed to get his education and supported him through college, and told him that he should focus on getting a good job. I didn't want him to end up an adrenaline junkie like his dad, taking all these crazy risks and putting himself in danger. His dad always talked about rock climbing too. He was a real adventurer. He was always looking for rock walls so he could scramble up them.
That sure sounds a lot like Will. I guess it must run in the family.
Yes, I guess so. At least he's happy at an amusement park instead of throwing himself off random cliffs. There's no safety management when you're doing things like that.
You're right. At least he's slightly more sensible. Hey, Anna, there was something I needed to talk to you about if you have a moment.
What's up?
Well, you know how I'm working in this sewing factory, right?
Yes, I remember.
During the school holidays, there are loads of students who come and work part-time.
Sure, I know those kinds of things are pretty common.
A lot of the students live way out in the countryside, so they would have a really long commute in the mornings if they didn't get a place by themselves. Yesterday I was eating in the cafeteria with one of the students, and he said that his monthly rent for his place is $3,000, even though he's a student.
Goodness, I see.
Well, obviously if you end up in a place like that, it eats up your entire salary. He said it can feel really depressing when this job is meant to be helping them to save up some money over the holidays. It's like a lifeline you can never quite grab onto.
Wow. What kind of student is open about their finances? That seems pretty unusual.
That's just how desperate they are, you know? It's all they can think or speak about. I mean, lucky for me, I get a good salary there. I've been there for a bit longer, so I can specialize in working with particular fabrics or sewing techniques. At the end of the day, I'm earning about $5,000 a month. For these poor students, they're only working part-time, and they can't specialize. Once they've paid rent, they only have about a third of their income left for everything else, too. It's really scary and stressful for them.
It sounds scary. You're right.
Besides, on top of their rent and utilities, they have to find the money to feed themselves somehow. Even if they cooked all their meals at home, they still have to buy the ingredients and find time to cook. Anyway, here's what I've been thinking. We have that spare room here. We could tidy it up a bit and change out the wallpaper for some new stuff. If we squeeze in a little ensuite with a shower and a toilet, it could be a really great room.
You want to add a bathroom?
Yeah, I thought maybe we could house some of the students here.
You think they would even want to live here?
From what they've been telling me, they don't really mind living a bit further away from their school. You could cook for them and offer meals as part of the service too. They would love it here. There's a really popular boarding house type place right in front of the college, but actually managing to get a room there is harder than climbing Mount Everest, seriously. The money they save on bus fares into college ends up being spent on their room and board.
Well, if the dorms are so full, then I suppose I'll have to help out somehow. We have a couple of rooms, like you said. All I have besides space is ingredients and my cooking skills, though. I'm sure my brothers wouldn't mind sending some of their produce to help with feeding these students. One of my brothers back home is absolutely swamped. He can't get rid of his stuff quick enough.
That sounds great.
Even if we only got a couple of people, we could charge them a few $100s each. We have 4 rooms free in our place, so that's a few $1,000s potentially. Actually, that sounds like a great business opportunity. Good thinking.
I can help you with organizing everything, don't worry. Maybe I can do laundry. They should be able to take care of themselves for the most part, to be fair. All you would need to do is cleaning and cooking for them. Would that be okay? Would you think of that idea?
Well, I love cooking, so that doesn't even feel like work to me.
We can do this, Anna. We can provide for our family. I'm confident that we can earn just as much as the men do running our own business. We can balance it with raising kids, too.
Yes, you're right. It would be great to be financially independent.
Are you sure you're up for it? I have to earn money, obviously, and I'll still keep my old job. I'll go to work during the week like I do now, and then I can help you out with a house share at the weekends, okay?
I can definitely manage cooking for 8 people. There's more than enough space in the kitchen for that. All this time, I've just been sitting around at home, not earning a single cent. What a waste of my time. Thank you, God. I've seen the 2 of you working so hard, and I felt like I was just cooking and cleaning all day, but getting nothing from it. Oh, if I had a grandchild, I could take care... Wait, no. I will have a grandchild before too long.
You bought everything, right? Have you got the right number of everything?
Yes, but I did notice one thing that looked wrong. I have 10 cabbages here, but I can see only 9 bags for them.
No, you're right. I must have miscounted. I've been so busy with everything lately. They're only around the corner. I can run to grab some more and bring them back.
Can I get you a glass of juice or anything? It's hot out today.
That would be great, thank you. Gosh, this tree makes me so happy every time I look at it.
Yes, isn't it amazing?
I know we have 2 of these trees, but if one of them fell or got knocked over, I just don't know what I would do. These trees bring me good luck.
Sir, don't even say that. I'm sure that would never happen. They're very sturdy. You know, if this really is a lucky tree, I'm sure it could survive anything. Even if something were to happen to you, I know this tree would still be standing here.
I sure hope so. Anyway, maybe it'll turn out that you were my lucky charm this whole time, not the tree. Ever since you joined the team, everything has been going twice as well as it used to. It's really amazing. The shop is absolutely on fire. I can't keep up with the demands. It makes me think I should hand over one of these precious trees to you as thanks. Maybe it'll help our little supermarket do even better in the future.
That sounds great.
It's literally impossible to find a house in a shared dorm these days. It's so competitive. Even this place is 30 minutes from the factory. It is so inconvenient. I know. Hey, I've been thinking I'm gonna move to a new place. What do you think? You wanna come with me?
Are you crazy? The boss lady told us we should stay here. It's the best deal around. Don't you feel relieved to have food on the table and someone around to do the cleaning? You should just stay here until you get a partner that you can move in with. It's impossible to afford a place on your own.
I know, I've lived alone before. It was tough to afford food a lot of the time. I know the struggle. It is so lame living here, though. I want to get out and move somewhere else.
What's so bad about it? It's pretty clean and tidy and it's affordable. Besides, they just redecorated so it looks better than it did.
Yeah, but it's still pretty embarrassing to be living in a share house like this.
What do you have to complain about? They do all the laundry and washing regularly. You never have to worry about bills being too high. Plus, Anna's cooking is amazing. It saves so much time buying ingredients and cooking.
Why are you being so defensive? What's it to you?
Think about how much you're saving by living here on food alone. She makes so much food every day, there's enough to feed about 7 people. We're so exhausted from working all day in the factory, by the time we get back here, I always just want to crash in bed straight away. Thanks to Anna, we can eat something delicious and warm right when we walk in the door.
Okay.
Come on, you have to agree with me. This place is amazing. It ticks basically all the boxes. Yesterday, she even said she can start packing lunches for us with the leftovers that we can take to work.
Did she really say that?
Yeah, plus she makes all kinds of breads and rolls, and there are loads of snacks we can take with us too. I asked her if she would mind us requesting specific things, and she said she can definitely look at some new recipes if we want. If we didn't have her taking care of us, we would end up just never eating enough. Who else is going to have a full meal ready for you when you walk through the door after work? It's her job, but you know she works really hard at doing the most for us.
To be fair, most house share owners don't do as much for their tenants as she does for us. She really does go above and beyond.
I know that Anna and her daughter-in-law have been through some tough times together. They do work really hard every day. You're pretty close with Julia, right?
Yeah, me and her are going to work together pretty often. We've both been working at this factory for a little while now, so we got to know each other pretty well.
I mean, who would want to come here when they squeeze 4 people into every room? It's not exactly very appealing as an idea. You don't get any privacy. Maybe she's just waiting until she can take over the place. It's a pretty good plan, to be honest.
Imagine how much money she must have saved up by living here with her full-time salary.
She's doing a big renovation project nearby. Did you know that? She bought a big place next door and she's fixing it all up. I guess she'll live there eventually.
You mean the house by all those fruit trees? Is that the one that she bought?
Yeah, that's the one.
That old man at the supermarket cherishes those trees like they're a gift from God. He's always out there tending to them. Is she going to move the trees? I feel like they would get in the way of the renovation work.
I might be wrong, but I heard that she was gonna wrap the trees somehow and move them somewhere else. There's a way that you can do it that doesn't kill the tree.
I bet that would look funny. Those trees are pretty big. Hey Julia, what are you up to right now?
Oh, have you finished work? We should go and grab some dinner. I think Anna's in the kitchen. We can ask her if there's a plan for food.
The night team hasn't arrived to hand over yet. If you don't mind waiting for me, I'll make sure everything is changed over and then we can go and eat. Are you in the middle of something? You never told me what you were doing. You've been so busy doing all those fertility tests, you haven't even been coming into work. I have no idea what's going on with you lately.
I'm not just messing around, you know. It's been pretty intense. It's so expensive, too.
I'm so sick of all this, Julia. The world is such a mess.
Huh? What do you mean?
Let me ask you this one thing.
Sure, go ahead. What's up?
Well, you're working away to save up all this money, right? But what are you going to do with it all after you die?
Well, look at this guy. You sure have a lot to say. I'm not even 30 yet. Why are you already talking about me dying? Do you know something I don't?
No, don't be silly. You're so busy, though. It makes me feel dizzy just watching you rushing around like this. There are some rumors going around at work about the house share, you know? Have you heard about this? Even if you only increase the prices by $100 a month, you'd be making an absolute fortune. With how much each student pays now and how many of us there are, you must be raking in the dough. People don't understand why you're working so many jobs. Couldn't you just quit and work at the house share full-time? It's making enough money at the end of the day. If she doesn't sit still for a second, will she even be able to have a baby safely? She should be resting. Surely. This could be why they can. Maybe she should go for some more tests to check everything is okay. I'm worried she's pushing herself too hard.
I've only got about $2,000 in my emergency fund. I'm really not that rich, you know. If something was to happen and I ended up on my own, it would be gone before I knew it.
Oh, come on, Julia. You know you'll be just fine. You should give yourself a break.
No, I can't. I still have nightmares and anxiety sometimes about being on my own again. The other night I dreamt that I was just walking around on the highway with no shoes on, completely on my own. $2,000 wouldn't get me very far if I really did get stuck in a bad situation.
What are you doing, Julia?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm just prepping these vegetables, nothing much. Did your friends head home already?
They did. The last one left a few minutes ago. Can I ask you something?
Yes, what is it?
I just want you to know it's okay if things don't work out. There's nothing you can do about it.
What do you mean? I'm fine, I swear.
I know you. You work so hard and you save like you've got to make $1 million in the next 5 minutes. Money isn't everything, sweetie. You're doing enough, really you are.
Okay.
The three of us can still live a happy life together, just us few. We can save up enough money to do the things we want to do, and if you end up never having kids, that'll be just fine.
You're right. I should just focus on earning enough money to get by. She's never going to understand because she's never been alone like me. Growing up as an orphan, all I wanted was a child of my own to love like it deserved. I don't want to be just the three of us forever. It's getting so painful to keep going to the hospital for all these tests and treatments. The last time I was there, I happened to be waiting at the same time as a 40-year-old woman who was there for her IVF shots.
Oh, really?
She was saying that her whole family was blaming her for not having a baby and saying it was all her fault. Even her husband was siding with her mother-in-law.
Goodness, that's just not right. That poor woman. I know. I did hear that they can be pretty uncomfortable. You're very brave to keep trying.
They do different things sometimes with different medications, and some of them are even worse than others. It's really tough. It's way harder than I thought to be able to collect any eggs. We just keep being unlucky.
I know, honey. I'm so sorry it hasn't been working for you.
The most painful bit is always the phone call when they call to tell you the news. Every time I have to go into the operating room for them to try and collect the eggs, it brings back all the bad memories of before. And then you get the phone call afterwards when you've gone through all that pain, and they tell you that they couldn't get any eggs and you're not pregnant. I honestly think I might just give up.
Oh, the poor little thing. I hate seeing her so deflated like this.
Hey, babe, can you close the door?
Sure thing, honey.
Anna, Will just got here too.
Okay then, go ahead and open that bag and the box next to it, but be careful. God, I can't believe this is all the money I've managed to save up just sitting here. It's weird to see it all like this. Okay, let's lift it. 1, 2, 3, go.
I can keep watch in front of the door, Mom, in case anyone comes looking around.
Oh, don't worry about that. All the boarders are sleeping. They won't hear a thing.
They were saying that the house was up for sale because it had been built 10 years ago and they were having a really hard time maintaining it and keeping things running. Still, there are plenty of similar buildings around here where people aren't having to work so hard, so how are you going to make money from this if we spend all our time just keeping the building upright?
Honey, don't worry about it. I've been to the site to check everything out. As long as it's not one of those cheap construction jobs that they try to rush through, it'll all be fine, trust me. You picked a good one, babe. Don't let the agent make you doubt your decision.
Thanks, honey. I think that the attitude of the building owner is so important with these things. You just have to find the right perspective. Besides, your mom and I will be doing everything together again, and we've been a great team so far. Once everything is finished and ready to live in, I think we should be able to up the monthly rent by about 30%.
Well then, where are you going to set up the new building?
I mean, even for house shares near the school, the demand can vary a lot depending on the exact location, you know?
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Plus, it's a new building that's been done with all the high-end luxurious finishes. It should be perfect.
Why is it so cheap? I'm not sure about buying something for less than its value. Surely there's a problem with it.
Apparently, the building owner just needs the money as soon as possible, so he's trying to sell it quickly.
It is a great location, you're right. The house shares in front of the school are always full, and we can charge a higher rent for the convenient commute.
We could start a house share at that building for about the same price as this place is worth. It's a bargain.
Are you sure? That seems like too good a price for a place that size and in that location.
I'm sure.
Hey, Julia,
Yeah? What's wrong?
you said there was a vacant lot behind the building, right? There's nothing there at the moment.
Yeah, that's right. I was thinking we could put some tables and benches out there so the boarders can sit out there in the summer. It gets a lot of sunshine too.
The first thing I'm going to do once we're all moved in is plant an apple tree out there, for old time's sake. I'm sure I can go and visit the people that own those other trees once we've checked the soil is good enough and everything. I should try to pick a good date for moving the tree, since the weather will need to be good enough.
Do you mind if I sing a song? Just one, I promise.
Oh, you crazy girl. Of course, go ahead. You have a beautiful voice. That would be lovely. You've been giving everything, your blood, sweat, and tears for the last 10 years. I think you're right that our success now deserves a bit of celebration.
Finally, I'm living my dream. After all my sweat and suffering, there's nothing I can't do if I just keep persevering. Now the sun shines down on me and my family are here with me. The clouds are gone and the sky is blue. The day is clear and bright. We are all together now and everything's all right. We are all together now and everything's all right. Oh.
Well then, how much do you want me to pay for it?
You thought I was going to ask you for money? Come on, boss. I thought we were closer than that. It's not like we can take the tree with us when we move. Someone's gonna have to do something with it.
Still, I can't let you do that. You can't give me your lucky tree for free. That would be crazy. Here, take this.
Thank you, boss. By the way, Anna definitely said you could have it, didn't she?
Yes, that's right. We already agreed that I can fence it off and take all the apples for myself.
Perfect. Okay then. The students should be moving all of their things the day after tomorrow, if that's okay. Then, 3 days from today, I'll be moving in too. Goodness, everything is so busy right now, there just isn't enough time.
Okay, in that case, I'll start looking for someone who can help out at the store from now on. It'll need to be someone like you, hardworking and decent. Let's do our best to work hard to make sure things keep going well. This place will be a local hotspot before you know it. My goodness, I can't believe you bought a whole building.
What the hell did you just say?
Anna, why are you yelling? What's wrong?
You said he could have that tree. Oh my God, I can't actually believe what I'm hearing. Have you completely lost your mind? You had no right to do that without asking me. That tree belongs to my family. And now you've given it to your boss. Why the hell would you do that? I'm going to go crazy, I swear. Are you completely stupid? What were you thinking?
He said that you gave it to him, Anna.
Even so, you should have asked me before you did something like that. You know what that tree means to me. Do you think it's your tree? You think you can do whatever you want with it?
Of course not, Anna, but we're moving house. What are you even going to do with it now that we're moving? It would be such a hassle to go there all the time to get the apples and care for the tree. This house is in such a state and needs so many fixes, and it will be in the past soon enough anyway. I thought it would be better to give the tree to someone who would take care of it instead of leaving it here to be cut down by whatever developer buys this place. That's why I thought my boss could be a good person to give the tree to. He said he'd fence it off to make sure no one else could do anything to it and he could protect it. It works for everyone. We know the tree is safe, and he gets to enjoy fresh apples every year.
Who said you could do that? Why are you so convinced this place will be knocked down either? Maybe someone will just want to renovate and restore it. Oh my God, my precious apple tree. I love that thing. I can't believe you would do this. Because of you, now we don't know if the next house share will be such a success. You could have ruined all of our plans with your stupid idea. I have never once bothered that tree, and in return it's given my family so many apples over the years. Now you think you can just come in here and sell it to someone else for some quick cash. You have no idea what he's going to do with it.
Anna, please be realistic here. It's not like we could have just dug it up and moved it to our new location.
What are you talking about? You said the lot behind the building was vacant. We could have put it there. There is plenty of space for my apple tree there.
Space is not the issue. We can't just replant an entirely fully grown tree.
Oh my God. It's almost impressive how stupid you are. Go and get it back right away. You need to fix this horrible mistake of yours. If you can't get it back, I don't know what I'm going to do. God, I can't even think about what might happen. Geez, I thought you had just gone out to find someone who could help us to move it and decide what date they could do it on, not to sell it to your boss. You've lost your mind, Julia, seriously. Now what's going to happen to us? You sold our good luck charm. We're doomed.
Boss, I spoke to Anna about the tree and she said she never told you she would give it to you. Has there been some kind of mix-up?
When did I say that she had? You told me that you guys were moving out, and so I agreed to take over watching it.
Sir, come on, work with me here. You're putting me in a really tough situation. Obviously, I'll give you your money back. Can't you just return the tree? She'll be so upset if I can't give it back to her.
Look at you, a young woman going on at one of your elders like this. You can't be asking people things like that, you know? Imagine you were in my shoes right now. How would you respond to this situation? You're about to open another business at a great location in a big fancy building, and you're turning up at my house in the early hours of the morning? I suppose Anna was crying and shouting about her tree, huh? It's no use, it won't change my mind.
I was totally in shock. All I could think to do was come and talk to you about it and try to figure out a solution. Please think about the situation you're putting me in here. I don't know what to do now. She's going to kick me out.
I don't know what you expect from me. I already gave you the money. The transaction is done. I bought the tree, so it's mine now. I don't owe you anything at this point. Wow, this tree must be really special. Maybe it really is a good luck charm like she said. Her mother-in-law sure seems to be very upset about losing it, so it must be important.
Hello? Yes, it's me. What's up? Wait, what's that about the house? No, that can't be right. Please tell me you're kidding and this is just a mean joke.
Please, boss, save me. Just give the tree back. Are you really going to ask me for money right now? I'll pay anything, I said that. We asked you to return our tree to its rightful owners already, if you remember. I told you that I'll pay you 10 times what you paid for it. I just want it back. Please, can't you just do it? I'm not asking much in the grand scheme of things. Do you want me to put my hands together and beg you to give it back? Is that what this is?
My goodness, you really are pathetic, aren't you? A grown woman begging for a tree. I don't know what to tell you. I've already paid to have fences put in and security cameras installed. A deal is a deal. Why are you bringing up this so early in the morning anyway? Give me a break.
Please, just save me and my family. Just give us back our tree.
Come on now, at least be reasonable when you're asking for things. If your family is a mess like this, it just makes you look bad too. You need to pull yourself together. Now my family is ruined too. My whole family is falling apart, god damn it.
Wait, what did you say? Falling apart?
Well, maybe that was a bit of an exaggeration. I shouldn't have put it like that exactly. Still, even if I only had it for a day, it's still my fruit tree now. I was given a price for it and I paid it. Aren't you gonna accept your responsibility here? If it was so precious, you should have paid more attention to what was happening with it.
Please, it's my family's good luck charm. Just give it back and save us, please.
Didn't you hear me say that my family's having a tough time too? I am not giving the tree back. I'm gonna make a fortune selling all those delicious apples. I already gave you the money, like I said, and I've heard enough from you and your daughter-in-law about this darn tree. I'm fed up with all of this. How could you just turn up at my shop and cause a scene like this? An adult woman crying in public first thing in the morning. Just get out of here, please. God, this is so annoying. I'm sick of you all.
Please, sir, look at what this has done to me and my family. Just give the tree back, I'm begging you.
That's enough. Let's not say anything more about this. We're done. Quit being so stubborn and let's end this mess right now, right here. You're a tough woman. I can tell from just looking at you. Just pick yourself up and give yourself a pep talk and keep going. Everyone has it hard these days. This country isn't the only one with a failing economy, you know?
I never wanted to get rid of my precious apple tree. I've had it for so long. You tricked my daughter-in-law so that she would sell it to you, didn't you? Give it back to me right now. Come on, hand it over.
When did I trick anyone? You think I'm some kind of crook? Do you have any proof? Go on and find some evidence if you can, then. See if you can build a case to get your precious tree back. It was sold to me and I paid for it.
Oh my God.
Anna, I'm so sorry about everything. Let's just stay here for a bit, okay?
My God, what has my life come to? Look at me.
I really am sorry, you know?
This is really where you want me to live now. We're so far out, we're not even in town anymore. This is a tiny basement flat in a bad suburb. Could this really get any worse? Do you seriously not have any money left at all? Nothing in savings or invested somewhere?
Please just try to calm down, Anna. We just have to face the reality of where we are right now. That's all.
I can't live like this. For the last 10 years, I've been working so hard all day, and then only getting 3 or 4 hours of sleep before I have to get up again. I worked so hard to save up enough for the new building, and then it burned down before we could even get our new business set up and established. This is all just such bad luck. I haven't done anything to deserve having all of this happen to me. This is your fault for digging up my precious tree and selling it to your boss. You stole our good luck. You cursed us.
Anna, please.
Don't you dare start crying. God, I can't stand to even look at you. Get out of my sight. I took you in as one of my own when you had no parents yourself. I did my very best to be like a mother to you, you know. You've wasted all my years of hard work and no sleep. It was all so pointless. I have nothing to show for it. You've brought this bad luck on all of us now. You're not the only one affected by your stupid decision.
Mom, please stop yelling at Julia. I'm frustrated by the situation too, but this is just how things are for now. I know this is difficult and painful, but please try not to say something you don't really mean. Julia obviously didn't do this on purpose. Please remember to think about what is fair and what isn't to say to someone.
How dare you say that to me? The nerve of you, my own son. The separation here isn't between what's fair and what's not. It's between mother and son. You can pack your bags and get out of here, Julia. You've done enough damage to our family. Get out. Leave us alone. I earned that building after all my hard work for so many years, and now look where we are.
Anna, this has affected me more than you. I worked hard for our dream too, you know. You spent 10 years doing some cooking and cleaning in a shared house. It really wasn't that tough for you. I spent 10 years working 3 jobs to pay for everything. I basically funded this on my own, and I've lost it all too. I spent so long trying to have my own child too, all while I was working. I wanted to be able to support my family with a business that I had built myself.
How can you say that with a clear conscience? I built that business, me. I did all the work at the house share. You said it yourself.
Mom, please stop doing this. Do you think Julia wanted things to turn out this way? Like she said, she just lost as much as you did. I don't understand why you're being like this. The fire destroyed the building, and this is just where we are right now, okay?
Please, Anna, I'm in this situation with you.
I don't want to hear another word from you. Is that clear? You should be on your knees begging for my forgiveness right now. What's wrong with you? Turns out you're my bad luck charm. And now look at me. I'm going to be forced to live in the same tiny apartment as my own personal bad luck charm for who knows how many years.
Come on, Julia. How do you expect to get out of here if you never go outside and try to do something about your situation? It's been 2 years. You need to get back up on your feet. Even if you came back to work at the factory again, you have to get yourself out there somehow and sort this mess out. You know you'll always have a job there. You were a great factory manager for a really long time.
It's okay. I'm really fine. I can make more money some other way.
What is all this?
What do you mean? I've just been folding some envelopes.
What happened to Anna? Is she around?
She went to the cafeteria at the dorm building earlier. She's been working there.
Oh, that's great. It's good to see you all working hard. I'm sure you'll all be back on your feet and doing better in no time at all.
Oh, God.
Julia? What's wrong? Are you okay? Have you got an upset stomach or something?
I had managed to save up about $10,000 in my bank account. I was feeling wealthy and comfortable with where I was at financially. There was so much that I wanted to do, and so much that I could do with the money I had. Instead, here I was, sitting alone in the basement of an old house way out in the suburbs, without the baby I had always dreamed of having. Our apartment was really badly maintained, and the water leaks and damp meant there were obvious mold stains all over the wall. When the weather was especially rainy over summer, my whole body would get damp with the moisture seeping into her home. Even when I tried to dry the laundry on a drying rack, it would stay as wet as when I took it out of the washer for days on end. One day, I finally discovered that I was pregnant, and when I went in for my scans, the doctors told me I was expecting twins. I struggled to eat because they took up so much space in my stomach, but when they were born, they were both so small. My 2 little boys, here at last. As much as they brought hope and joy into my life, we were still stuck living in our moldy, broken apartment all together. Still, the boys made things seem a bit brighter. My mother-in-law still resented me, and she will always see me as the useless girl who made her lose everything, I think. I doubt she will ever forgive me for what happened. Still, I had twin boys, and she got 2 grandchildren from my marriage to her son. I think she's gotten a bit better at tolerating me since the boys were born at the very least. I guess people can be fickle sometimes. It's just human nature. I had always thought she was such an impressive, competent woman. I was in awe of her in the early days of knowing her. For 10 years I lived with her and continued to believe that she was a good person. Now she's changed overnight, and she is fulfilling the stereotype of the difficult, complaining mother-in-law. I cried so much when this was all happening, trying to process how my life could have changed so much so quickly.
Mom, I really believe that Julia is our new good luck charm. We don't need that old tree.
What makes you say that?
You remember the old company I used to work at? They just called me and asked for me to come back and work for them. I'm going to be working in a big office with a paycheck and a bonus every month.
Oh my goodness. Would you have to wear a suit every day? How professional.
Yeah, that's right. Isn't it great?
Oh, that's awesome, sweetie.
See, Mom, this is what I think it should look like to have children. It doesn't matter what kind of unfair things you go through or how angry you are about your situation. As soon as I get home, I'm just dad to my 2 sons. Are you putting up with things like you should do? For them, you just have to hold it in. You should just focus on your kids being happy and healthy. Mom, I'm so happy.
That's a great attitude, son, and you're right. Even if you have to work yourself to the bone every day to provide for your family, seeing them at the end of the day is the prize. You should be paying attention to this, Julia.
I'm sorry, paying attention to what?
You should be paying attention to what Will just said. Those poor boys have been so unlucky in life. You know, they really don't look anything like their mother. Your faces are completely different. On paper, you would expect them to have at least some of the same features as you. It's very interesting, don't you think? I suppose it doesn't really matter how beautiful the parents are or are not. At least they took some of their father's features. Don't you think it would be a shame if they didn't look like either of you?
Yeah, you're right, Mom.
She still hates me, even after I gave her 2 beautiful grandchildren. I don't know what could change her mind about me. Well, at least I know that I will never act as rude and ungrateful as her. I could never hate her. Anna is so beautiful too, just like my sons. They have a lot of features that they've inherited from her, so I see some of her in them.
Oh, I don't understand how your little boys are so cute. They're so sweet, honestly.
I know, they're so lovely and silly.
They've got that from you, clearly. Your good looks and sweet personality.
Thank you.
How are you doing lately anyway? Are they growing up nicely?
Yes, they're both doing really well. They have huge appetites, so they're growing really quickly. I wish they would stay small for longer. I've been so lucky. I feel so blessed to have such lovely kids. They're so cute, I can't stand it.
Hey, Julia?
Yeah?
Are they really that cute?
Why are you saying the same things as Anna? What's going on with you today? Aren't you a bit old to still not be married anyway? How can you say something like that to me?
Yeah, I know. My mom keeps telling me to get married too.
You go and have your own kids and then you'll see what I mean. Crazy girl.
Oh my God. You stupid kids. What were you thinking? Why would you do something so stupid? I thought I told you not to do anything dangerous. Are you crazy?
Nana, you never told us we shouldn't go scuba diving. We didn't realize that's what you meant. Telling a young person not to do anything risky is such a waste when they're young and physically able.
You're old enough to at least have some foresight that what you're doing is stupid and dangerous. Don't be ridiculous. This was such a big mistake from you both.
What is the point of living near the beach if we don't make the most of it? That would be the real waste here.
That's enough, both of you. God, the two of you are going to drive me crazy, I swear. I wouldn't know about that. Since I left the city I've only ever lived in to move to the countryside so I could be close to my brothers. Goodness, I'm so excited about coming to stay near the water with you.
Well, Mom, a lot of what we have is thanks to you and your talent for cooking amazing food. Our little hotel is doing well because of you, and now I'm thinking of starting another business since this one has been so successful.
Oh, look at my little boy, getting so excited about his big plans. It's so good to see you looking forward to something again. Who could want anything more than what you have? You can take a boat out whenever you want and sail around to your heart's content with your two sons. It's so lovely to see. You boys are so lucky to live somewhere where they can run around all over the place to their heart's content. Still, I don't want them to be taking all these risks like my late husband. Something could happen to them. Oh, I'm going to get emotional.
Please, Anna, just help yourself to something to eat. They've inherited your husband's love for adventure. It's good that they want to explore and try new things. You're just scared of your own bloodline, but the future isn't going to repeat itself.
Don't talk to me about bloodlines. I'm worried about my grandsons getting themselves hurt. I can't believe you're still here, even though your sons inherited their looks from their father, thank God. You ruined our family and took away all of our good luck. You should be hiding your face from us.
God, I can't believe she still treats me like this sometimes. It all happened so long ago. Can't she just leave it in the past? If it wasn't for my kids and wanting them to know their grandma, I would have left Anna in the dust years ago. I don't deserve the way she treats me. I ended any positive relationship with her years ago. There's no point trying anymore.
What are those kids doing? No, wait, they're... Oh, for God's sake.
Hey, Nana, I forgot that you have this little tree in your room up here. Hey, look at me, I'm up on the top floor. I won't climb the tree or anything, but we're gonna hang out up here for a while.
Be gentle and take it easy. You have to be careful not to damage the tree or yourself, okay? I'm just going to the fish market to pick something up for dinner. I want you to still be here when I get back, okay?
Yes, Nana.
Well, then, have fun playing with your godmother, but be careful. I'll be at the market if anyone needs me, okay? Goodness me. You know, I was meant to be coming here for a month-long holiday, not going out and running errands all the time. I won't go. I can't afford to be buying expensive fish for everyone this month. Can't I leave it to someone else?
Don't worry about it. We'll see you in a bit. I'm sure we can figure something out.
Oh my God, what the hell happened? What is all of this? Oh, I can't believe my eyes. What on earth am I even looking at here? I thought I had specifically told you not to touch the tree in front of my room. Why did you do this?
Nana, the branches all got chopped off. There was a mosquito stuck in the window, I swear. We're not joking, it was full of worms and it was blocking the view.
I asked you what happened here. You should be explaining this horrible look that you've given my poor tree. I'm going to go crazy, I really am. What the hell did you do? The leaves are all gone. It looks like it's dead. I can't believe you would cut off all the branches because of a few bugs. Where did you even get the saw from? That's so dangerous for you to be carrying around. Did you cut this yourself? It looks like it's been attacked and mutilated. Oh my God.
Nana, it looks so much better now. Isn't it more refreshing when you can see out to the view instead of having a tree in the way?
The two of you are exactly like your mother, I'm telling you. My precious tree, oh my goodness. What do I do now? You've made me so anxious now. Who knows what's going to happen this time? Damaging a tree like this brings so much bad luck. Your mother gave up a fruit tree of mine years ago, and look what it did to our family. We were ruined. How can you know what's going to happen now? You could have cursed us again. What if I die and it's all your fault? No, I won't have it. That can't happen. I have to go visit someone at the town hall. I heard there's the voodoo witch there. Maybe she'll be able to help me fix what the two of you have done.
Guardian of this precious tree, I call on you and ask you to please restrain yourself from anger. My husband has cared for our two sons since they were born, passing on his wisdom and teachings. It's thanks to him that our children are so beautiful and brave, daring to push themselves.
Mom, what are you doing?
What does it look like? I'm praying to the tree so that we don't get any bad luck after you chopped all those branches off. My mother-in-law ended up speaking to a voodoo witch and asking her to protect her family from the bad luck coming her way. Still, the boys had damaged a tree that was part of our family and there were consequences. The witch told us there was no way we could avoid the karma for what they had done. She told us that she had a bad feeling about what could happen and that she sensed something bad coming towards our family. My precious sons were still so young. They hadn't even finished middle school yet. They had cut off all the tree's branches and only left the trunk behind. Eventually, the bad luck that this caused caught up to us, and something scary happened again. A few years ago when we moved to the coast, there were warnings about a storm. Eventually, there was a hurricane in our area. There was a small island just off the coast near our house that attracted a lot of scuba divers. Usually, it's full of tourists looking for someone to guide them around. My husband was a scuba diving instructor, so he would take groups of guests out diving with him. One day, when the weather wasn't very good because of the storm, my two precious boys decided they were going to go out to the island with their dad. Will hit his head on the propellers of the boat that took them out and went unconscious in the water. My sons jumped in to try and help save him, but all three of them were washed out to sea by the crazy waves in the storm. Of course, it was just an accident, and they didn't mean for it to happen. Fortunately, the rescue teams and lifeguards were all on high alert, since the water was so dangerous during the storm. They managed to reach my family and save their lives. I got a call from them afterwards to let me know what had happened. My husband's head had been badly hurt when he hit the propeller on the boat, and he had to go into hospital to have surgery and get it stitched up again. I can't do this, I'm serious. I'll die without them. What if my husband and both of my sons had died? What am I supposed to do? If anything happened to them, I couldn't live without them. I just can't do this on my own. I can't do it. I'm totally screwed.
Julia, please pull yourself together. Don't be like this. I'm begging you. How can you be laughing and positive right now? Your husband is really badly hurt. You shouldn't be acting happy right now. Everyone is looking at you. You're disturbing the whole waiting room. People are having a really tough time. They don't need this as well. Just calm down, okay? Come here. Come on.
Thank you so much, Guardian Spirit. I am so grateful for what you've done. Thank you for taking care of my precious husband. Thank you for saving his life. I wish I could have had my baby boys home and safe with me. Thank you for saving their father at least and giving me my husband back.
What are you doing over there, ma'am?
What does it look like? I'm praying.
What are you praying about?
My husband, who owns the little hotel, and my sons, they're safe and healthy after an accident. I have to thank our guardian angels and spirits for taking care of them.
No, God, that's a bit scary. You're weird.
What are you scared of? It's just a tree. I guess you don't know how to ask them for things, so you'll never have any good luck. When humans have operations or surgery on their heads, it can cause them to change and become completely different. After 2 months, the doctor told Will that he could be discharged, and we were able to bring him home straight away to recover. After that, I had to take over the housework at our little hotel, since he was still recovering. I don't know what happened or why he went out into that storm, but maybe he just wanted to do something crazy. He was never able to do crazy things when he was young, so I guess it was kind of a midlife crisis. My mother-in-law and I ran the hotel together ourselves after that. I was running a business to provide for my family and buy food for them and sending my sons off to school. Then, suddenly, it was all over. Still, it was strange. My sons were too arrogant about their skills in the sea. They should never have followed their dad out into the ocean that day. They used to go out to the island to go scuba diving all the time. I couldn't just sit there and watch other kids risk their lives going out to that same island, so I came up with a drastic solution. I would sit and wait at the entrance to our hotel with a baseball bat. I told the children at the hotel that if I so much as heard a hint that they had gone out to sea again to dive or swim or whatever, I would catch them. It's a dangerous sport, literally life or death with any wrong move. Every time I caught them, my mother-in-law would come running out from somewhere and tell me I was wrong. Why did she want to stop me from keeping the children safe? I didn't understand it. Anyway, within a year or so, my old friend from the factory said she was going to visit me for a few days on her holiday. It was only for 3 days over the long weekend, but I was excited to see her again. You stupid kids, why aren't you listening to your mom? You should be showing her more respect than this. You almost took a chunk out of my leg. Why won't you listen to your mom when she tells you to stop? Do you get a kick out of doing something bad?
Oh my god, why are you hitting me? What the hell?
She's crazy. The staff here are just completely insane. How dare you hit someone else's child with a baseball bat? What's wrong with you? I had heard this place was run by a bunch of lunatics, you know. I should have listened. My friends were right, you're crazy. How can you think it's okay to beat a customer's child? Ma'am, please. I'll give you a full refund. Please just come and talk to me about this. I'll fix this, I promise. I can't say sorry to you enough times, truly. I'm sure you know why she's upset, though, don't you? You can understand this feeling as a mom yourself. Surely you see why she's like this. Just look at the kids that other people your age have, and I know you'll understand her frustration. I'm so sorry, really I am. Obviously, I'll give you a complete refund. Can you please just keep this incident to yourself? Please just don't cause a big scene about this. People told me I went crazy after I lost my 2 sons in the sea during the typhoon. I went so crazy that I started hitting our guests' children because I was so upset and worried about them. I just wanted to stop them from going in the sea after what had happened to my family. I spoke to my friend about it to ask her what her opinion was. She said she understood why I was so upset after what had happened to my sons, and that she didn't think I was crazy. Still, I don't think that was the first time that I lost my mind. The first time was all those years ago when our brand new building was destroyed in the fire. My friend told me she thinks I've been unstable ever since then, when it all started to go wrong. I had planned to pass our thriving business on to my children, giving them a building and an income to keep them safe. When that dream disappeared as the building burned, I think it broke something in me. In the midst of all this craziness, I fell pregnant with the twins, and it seemed like everything had gone wrong. All I wanted was to keep my sweet, beautiful babies safe and protect them from the world. You'd be surprised how good a crazy woman is at guarding her babies. It unlocks something in you, I think. People all around the neighborhood would compliment my little boys when I took them out and about, telling me how pretty and sweet they were. I was determined to keep them safe. They were the most precious thing in the world to me. Every so often, I would ask my friend if she could watch them for me, but even that was difficult for me to do. My family and I moved closer to the coast when my sons were 7 for the sake of my health. Living in that tiny, dark, damp apartment wasn't good for any of us, and it made me so anxious about my babies. I had to scratch and bite to achieve a good life for my children, and I think that made me even more nervous. Then, when they were only 15 years old, my twin boys died. After my husband hit his head, they jumped in to save him and were swept away by the typhoon. After that, all I knew was loneliness. He ended up leaving me, so I was left alone in the hotel with my mother-in-law. She was the only one who stayed by my side and protected me after I started to go insane, always doing her best to help me. She had seen me lose everything twice in the last 15 years. She would even help me to go to the bathroom, since the sounds of water brought back so many bad memories. There will never be another person like her in the world, being so generous with me after everything. I lost my mind twice before I turned 50. Sometimes I think it was her that turned out to be my true love, despite the difficult times we had gone through. Are you trying to kill me? How could you do this? What about the tree? Are you the one who caught my children?
Julia, what are you doing? What's that in your hand? You're scaring me.
What do you mean? Obviously, I'm scolding you. Do you want to die? Do you want me to kill you?
Julia, can I talk to you about something?
What?
The thing with the apple tree all those years ago. It wasn't your fault. Why can't you move past it? You always talk about trees and how much power they hold over us. I'm getting frustrated and worried about you.
You're seriously bringing this up now? After all these years? Are you trying to gaslight me or something?
Julia, are you okay?
Why do you care?
You've lost everything twice now, and it's driven you crazy. I've moved past it, and now all I feel is peace with where we are. Is there anything I can do to help you two? That's what your little ones would want if they were still here, to see you happy and at peace.
No, I don't want to. I won't.
Just follow me, okay? This isn't living, this hell on earth that you're making for yourself right now. I can only go once I know that you're okay. I can't leave without seeing you doing better.
I'm totally fine.
Sweetie.
What do you want, Anna?
Let's meet again in the next life, okay? I hope we can be mother and daughter next time. I think that's the relationship we were always meant to have.
Anna?
What is it, honey?
I want to die. I just want to see my babies again.
I know, baby, and you can. Let go. You can go now. You have to leave while I'm still alive. You can't be here without me. Your husband isn't going to be able to help you with the bathroom and stuff. You need to go while I'm still alive, okay? My sweet, beautiful daughter-in-law. My poor little girl. La, 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 la. I wanted to make peace with Julia about everything that happened. I shouldn't have been so aggressive with her about the tree, even though I was feeling so betrayed at the time. I held on to my anger for way too long, and I know it negatively affected her life. I don't have much time left, so I want to leave you with some advice. If you were wronged by someone, it's natural to feel the initial feelings of betrayal, anger, and even hatred. But over time, it's best to let it go. Hating someone and wanting them to change is like holding your breath and waiting for the other person to pass out. I'll take this with me for the rest of my days, and I hope you will too.
Thanks so much for today, babe. It's been like forever since I've gone to the aquarium. I had such a blast with you. Oh my god, and Eric, that restaurant you booked tonight was so amazing.
I am so glad to hear you enjoyed yourself. I had a great time too. I love spending time with you.
Oh, me too, babe. What do you think about going out to catch a movie next time? We haven't done that in like forever.
That sounds great. Okay then, let's catch a movie next time. Is there anything good out right now? Anything you want to see?
Yeah, there's this new one that just came out that I've been dying to see. It looks so good, but it's only showing at night. If we want to catch it, we'd have to have our early dinner, probably somewhere near the theater, and we'd have to head over like as soon as we're finished eating.
Okay, no problem. I'll start looking for some nice restaurants near the movie theater. I'm sure I can find something good.
Thanks so much, babe. Love you. You're like literally the sweetest.
Hey, Michelle, since it'll be pretty late by the time the movie finishes, do you mind if I ask a favor? Is it cool if I come back to your place afterwards?
Huh? You want to come back to my place?
I mean, we usually hang out at my place after our dates, but I really want to come and visit your place at least once.
But babe, my place is so cramped. You can't even stretch your legs. And it's kind of messy. It looks like a tornado swept through. Even if you came over, I don't think you'd have a good time.
Baby, I really don't mind at all if your place is cramped. And I don't care if you have laundry like all over the place or something. I just want to be close to my little baddie.
No, babe, you don't get it. I mind. I don't want you to judge me.
Okay, I understand. I won't force you to do anything you don't want to do, babe. It's just that it's been almost a year since we started dating, and I've never once been to your place, so I'm kind of curious, that's all. I just want to know more about you. I want to know everything about my girl.
Oh, Eric. Okay, fine. I'll straighten up my place just for you.
Sweet. Lucky me. Sorry if I'm being selfish, but I'm just into you, so I want to know everything there is to know about you.
No, not at all. I totally get it. If anything, I'm sorry I didn't even realize you felt that way. I should have considered your feelings more. We're dating after all, so it's not fair for me to keep you from coming over.
Unfair is a stretch. I wouldn't go that far. But seriously, don't worry about cleaning up. I don't care if your place is a pigsty. I just want to spend time with my baby.
In that case, would you be down to do some chores with me then?
Yeah, I'd be totally down. That's a whole date in and of itself.
Oh my god, I'm just kidding, silly. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but I'll take care of it. Okay, now let's hurry up and decide on a date to see the movie. How about this Saturday?
I'm going touring this week, so next week should actually work better for me. What are your plans, Michelle?
Perfect. Next week works for me too. By touring, you mean you're going riding with your biker friends?
Yep, that's the plan.
You have so many biker friends. I'm so jealous.
I met someone pretty cool recently, so I'm planning to go riding with him. We really hit it off. And guess what? We work for the same corporate group. Small world, right? Our company names and job titles are totally different, though.
Wow, what a crazy coincidence. Does he like riding his motorcycle just as much as you?
He rode a lot when he was younger, but after joining the workforce, he didn't really have the time anymore. But now that he has more time to himself, he's slowly learning how to ride again. Because of that, though, he's actually renting his motorcycle for now.
Oh, I see. That's pretty interesting.
It's pretty common for people to stop riding after they get married or have a kid.
So that's how it is? Is it actually uncommon for people to keep riding their motorcycles forever?
Yeah, I mean, it costs a lot of money and it's pretty dangerous. Anything could happen while you're out for a ride.
That makes sense. Are you planning to stop writing after we get married, Eric?
Well, if anything happened to me, I'm sure it would make you sad, Michelle, and we can't have that. I'm prepared to quit the biker life for you.
Thank you, babe. I'm happy to hear that you treasure me so much. You'd give up one of your favorite hobbies.
Of course, baby, I'd do anything for you. You know I'm totally crazy about you. You have got me in the palm of your hand. Oh my god, if I keep going, I'm gonna propose to you right here over text. I'd rather propose with way more style, so I'm just gonna quit while I'm ahead.
Good call. Let's pick this back up at a fancy restaurant under the stars. I don't mind you going riding, but be careful not to get into an accident or anything. That friend of yours is someone you can trust, right? He'd help if anything ever happened to you, right?
Yeah, he's a really great guy. Not too long ago, when we went running together, an accident happened literally right in front of us. We both helped out and called the cops, and even helped navigate the car.
Oh, yeah, I remember you mentioning that before. So that's who you were with then. Selfless guys who are willing to jump in and help people in need like that are so cool.
Yeah, he's a pretty reliable dude. That whole fiasco is actually what led us to becoming close friends.
You should introduce him to me sometime.
Yeah, I'd love for you guys to meet someday. My bad, Eric. I didn't even notice your message. What do you mean you're on your way to my office, though? What's going on? Henry, I hate to bother you when I know you're busy with work, but this is kind of urgent. When we went riding last week, you mentioned to me that you hadn't been home in a while. I mean, yeah, but it's kind of a complicated situation. You know I don't really like to talk about it. So, what's up? What's going on? I need to see you as soon as possible. Also, I'm bringing Alice with me. Wait, what? Are you talking about my daughter? Yeah, that's exactly who I'm talking about. And why are you bringing my daughter here? In fact, why are you even together in the first place? Honestly, I'm still pretty confused about this whole situation too. But to be frank, it seems that I've been having an affair with your wife. What? Wait, hold on, man. You're not making any sense. I went to my girlfriend's house for the first time today and found a little girl crouching on her balcony. She said that my girlfriend was her mom. Hold on a sec. You're saying that little girl is my Alice? Let me just walk you through what happened from the beginning. At first, I thought that my girlfriend might have just been hiding the fact that she has a child. But then she told me her name and that her dad is still in the picture. So I put two and two together and I realized that my girlfriend was having an affair and I was taking part in it too. Uh-huh. Then I asked her what her dad's name was and she told me that it's Henry. And then she pretty much described you to a T. Beard, a giant mole in the cheek, and that you hate fish. Oh, but dude, that just sounds like it's a coincidence. Yeah, but then I started getting a pretty bad feeling after that. While my girlfriend was in the shower, I snooped around her place a bit, and you'll never guess what I found. Your business card. Are you serious? As serious as a heart attack. So, you mean to tell me that my wife is having an affair with one of my biker friends? Oh, that's insane. What kind of sick and twisted coincidence is that? When we first met, you told me that you weren't on good terms with your wife. I was careful to purposely avoid that topic so that you wouldn't have to talk about it. I never really talked about my girlfriend either because I didn't want to make you uncomfortable. So since we never talked about that kind of stuff, it makes sense that neither of us noticed. I did sort of notice that you were holding yourself back when it came to that kind of stuff. I just figured you didn't really want to talk about it. So, like, how long have you been dating her? We've been together for almost a year now. Wait, for a year? Oh, I get it. Now I see why she's been acting that way. She started lashing out at me just about a year ago. Wait, seriously? I see. So this is why. She got all cold and distant just because she found herself a new boyfriend. Oh my god, I'm sorry, Henry. I am so sorry. I know apologizing alone isn't enough to make up for it, but honestly, I am really sorry. Well, I mean, you had no idea, right? It is what it is. Nonetheless, why are you bringing Alice here? Does Michelle know about this? No, she doesn't. This is gonna sound so bad, but we left while Michelle was in the shower, so she has no idea. Wait, so that means... I'm really sorry, man, but we haven't done anything yet today, I swear. No, it's fine. That's a normal thing for couples to do. So, she's been lying to you this whole time, so it doesn't really make sense for me to get upset with you. You didn't do anything wrong. There's actually a reason why I decided to bring Alice with me. Something seems off with her. What seems off about her? She seems oddly afraid of adults, and her body looks frail. I couldn't help but wonder if she's always been this way, or if something's messed up or has been going on at home. She does? Is she okay? My baby girl's not hurt, is she? No, at least not from what I could see. I'm not sure about under her clothes, so that's obviously not somewhere I could check. I wonder if Michelle told her to go in the balcony while you were visiting. Oh, my poor little angel. If she's not feeling well, worst case scenario, it's probably because she spent all night outside. You told me that you don't really go home often, right? So you probably had no idea what poor Alice was dealing with. That's the real reason why I brought her along. Oh, thank you, man. You're sharp. That was a smart decision. It's seriously been too long since you've been home, man. Otherwise, there's no way you wouldn't have noticed something being off with Alice. Michelle's the reason why I haven't been back home. She kicked me out of the house. What? Where have you been staying then? I've mainly been sleeping at the office in my car. During the busy season, I can stay at a hotel near my office at the company's expense, so that's a huge help. That's honestly kind of sad, man. Whenever I was home, she'd always start picking fights with me. She treated me so badly, it was mentally draining and I couldn't take it. Whenever I thought about going home, I'd feel nauseous and even get horrible stomach aches that felt like they'd never end. Yeah, that does sound pretty awful. But how could you just leave Alice all by herself? You left her all alone and now she's traumatized. You're totally right. I have no excuse. I really did Alice wrong. She didn't deserve that. Well, next time, make sure you protect her with everything you've got. She's been waiting for her daddy to come back this entire time. Did Alice really say that? Yeah, man. She thought that as long as she was a good girl, her daddy would eventually come home. So she's been waiting all this time. But you just abandoned her. Alice got caught in the middle of our drama, and I really hurt her. I'm such an awful father for just running away like that. She deserves so much better. This time around, I'm gonna protect my baby girl without running away.
Eric, where are you, babe? Stop messing around and reply to me already.
Sorry to keep you waiting, babe. Something came up and I suddenly had to go home. My bad for not communicating.
Yay, you finally responded to me. Baby, you had me so worried. I freaked out when I saw that you weren't here when I got out the shower. I looked all over for you, even outside around the house.
I was so shocked that I left without even thinking. I found out that my girlfriend's a married woman.
What? What are you talking about, babe? You know that's not true. Stop being ridiculous.
You left your husband's business card sitting right on the table. Did you think that I wouldn't see it, sitting out in the open like that?
I don't even know what to say. You've got to be kidding me, right?
I was so surprised. Words can't even begin to describe how shocked I was. Because you know my new biker friend I was telling you about? It turns out I've been having an affair with his wife this whole time.
What? Are you kidding me? The guy you were telling me about is Henry, of all people?
I even talked to Henry to make sure, so there's no doubt. I felt so sorry for Henry. It was so awkward to even bring it up, and I had to apologize to him like a million times.
Look, Sweetie, I'm sorry I didn't say anything, but I've honestly been planning to leave him. You're the only one for me, Eric. I love you.
Well, thanks for loving me. But there is no way I could ever marry such an evil woman who treats her family so horribly.
What are you even talking about? I don't do anything to treat my family horribly.
You incessantly criticized Henry, drained him mentally, and then kicked him out of the house.
Is that what Henry told you? He's just talking crap about me to make me look bad. Don't listen to him.
And what about what you've done to your daughter? You haven't even asked about Alice, not even once. Have you really not realized that she's not even there?
What? What? Why isn't she here?
Are you seriously just realizing now that she's gone? You really don't even care about your own kid. Oh, that is just sad.
Where did she go? Where's my daughter?
I took her with me when I left. I found her on the balcony and took her to safety. I heard all about what's been going on and what you've been doing to her.
What is that supposed to mean?
She's got bruises all over her and she's so weak. Just so you know, I've already notified Child Protective Services.
Excuse me? And just who are you to do that? You don't even know her. It's a crime for you to just up and take her from her own home.
Nah, cut it out, Michelle. As far as I can see, there's no issue here. As her father, I'm perfectly within my rights to take her.
Huh? Henry? You're with Eric?
Eric brought Alice all the way to my office. She is finally safe now.
Are you kidding me? No, she isn't. He basically kidnapped her.
And what about what you've done to her? Making her go out onto the balcony when you have company and not even giving her enough food to eat? I haven't seen her in almost a year and just look how thin she's gotten. She's just skin and bones.
I was just disciplining her. Any parent would have done the same. And honestly, what girl wouldn't benefit from a diet? I don't want to hear anything about child rearing from you when you just up and left her here with me. You abandoned us, your own family.
Michelle, you're the one who kicked me out of the house. You literally changed the locks while I was at work.
Well, that's because you were so annoying. I didn't even want to breathe the same air as you. Just disgusting. You make me sick to my stomach.
There you go again, attacking me for no reason. Turns out the reason you suddenly started acting cold about a year ago was because you got a new boyfriend. Who would have thought that I'd end up becoming friends with that same guy? It's a crazy world we live in.
How was I supposed to know? I didn't expect that to happen either. To be blunt, I'm still in shock. My mind can't process this.
I was planning to leave you at some point, but all I did was run away. I was just idling away while you were torturing my baby girl. Just thinking about it makes my stomach turn. Just so we're clear, I'm leaving you. I want a divorce.
I don't care. Do whatever you want. I was already planning to leave you too.
Also, I'm taking custody of Alice. So you'll need to pay child support. I'm reporting you for neglect as well.
You can do that?
I'm sure as hell gonna try. I'm gonna make sure you pay to fix all the mental turmoil you've caused her. That therapy bill is gonna be insane.
And exactly how much is that going to cost me?
Way more than you can afford, that's for sure. I'll be consulting with a lawyer later.
I can't deal with this. Give Eric the phone. Right now.
What's up? Eric here.
Please help me, babe. Eric, if you don't help me, I'm gonna go broke. You don't want your sweetheart out here penniless, do you?
Why should I care? I don't want anything to do with you anymore. You've been deceiving me this whole time. I can't believe how easily that pretty face spits out lies. I'll never forgive you for the rest of my life.
Come on, babe. Don't be like that. It was just a little white lie. Like I said before, I love you. You're my one and only.
There's no way in the world I could ever marry someone as evil and conniving as you. Even if we did get married, there's a good chance you'd eventually treat me the same way that you treated Henry.
I would never do that, baby. You're completely different from Henry. You're my soulmate. I want you by my side forever. It's you and me against the world.
I can't trust anything that comes out of your mouth anymore. At least, not after finding out about what happened between you and Henry. Your words don't hold any weight for me. You're just a liar and a cheater.
Oh, don't try act all high and mighty when you were equally complicit in this affair. You're the one who slept with a married woman. This is why I hate men. You're all the worst. Complete trash. You two are awful. You're just ganging up on me and trying to push me into a corner.
What are you talking about? You're not even the victim here. Stop trying to play innocent. If anything, you're literally the devil incarnate.
Oh, I hate you. You're so annoying. You're just some thick-headed simp who didn't even notice that you were basically just a side piece for nearly an entire year. How dumb can you be?
Oh, I see. So this is how you used to attack Henry. I'll be submitting this entire conversation to the lawyer. Thanks for the evidence. Now I know just how unhinged you really are.
Who do you think you are? Don't you dare think I'll let you get away with this.
Oh, is that a threat? I'll be sure to report that to the police.
What? You're seriously gonna report me to the police?
When are you gonna realize that you're just driving yourself into a corner with what you're saying? Have some tact. You're just digging your own grave.
Okay, but Alice and Henry have nothing to do with you. It's not like you're even part of this family. Why are you even getting this upset for them?
Because I'm human. You treated them both terribly and you got me involved as well. Of course I'd be upset. Especially at the fact that they have to deal with someone as wicked as you.
What about me, though? Am I not important to you anymore? Just a couple weeks ago, you were telling me how I was one of the most important people in the world to you.
No way. As of now, you don't mean anything to me anymore. You're nothing more than a liar who tricked me for an entire year. I'm done with you. Henry and Michelle got divorced after that. Shortly after, Henry was granted custody of Alice. Given all that had happened, Henry and I decided to stop going riding for a while. Instead, we think of ways to spend time with Alice on our days off. We even remodeled the car into a camper. The three of us have been enjoying the outdoors together, camping and hiking and just losing ourselves in nature. This way, Alice can enjoy herself when she's with us. She's doing a lot better now and way less afraid of adults. She even thinks of me as her second dad. On the other hand, Michelle's life has taken a turn for the worst. I bet after all of that, you'd think that she'd have no luck on the dating scene. On the contrary, she ended up becoming a popular escort. But she got way too caught up in that life and ended up with some bad habits and eventually shackled herself with a huge debt that I doubt she'll be able to pay off in this lifetime. I am honestly too stunned to say anything else about it, but I'm more than certain that she's gonna continue her self-destructive ways.